What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and this one I want to give you guys a very quick update on Tesla, SPY, Nvidia, the QQQ, and a couple of other tickers. But let me first say that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo, the link down below, and deposit $100 into the account, you are guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed up to 15 free stocks, and the offer ends very soon. Anyways, for SPY, we're at some critical support right now. We need to see SPY try to hold this level and try to bounce off of it for this thing to try to get some kind of rebound. And we're at a very, very critical level for this inverse head and shoulders to play out. So I'll be talking more about this in just a couple of minutes. Let me first say that right now, we had some data come out from the manufacturing index. This actually helped the market kind of pop and then drop and didn't really do much because the market's very choppy for now. But later on, we do have the 42-day bill auction coming out at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So watch for some volatility at that time. We also have the 5-year note auction at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time too. So that's pretty much it in terms of data. There's not really a whole lot else coming out. What do I see for SPY on the charts? So what's interesting is that SPY is trying to break out from this bull flag. It was making an attempt to do so. It's coming back down, testing its 50 EMA, back up, and overall, it's just kind of stuck right here. So this is starting to resemble like an inverse head and shoulders. So we have a left shoulder here, we have the head up here, and then a right shoulder. If we get a big bounce, you're going to be looking for a push for 522 plus. If we could try to continue to push, and if we break 522, I could easily see this thing start to turn bullish again. If we fail here, we have to try to hold the 50 EMA at 520.61. If we lose this, there's going to be a risk of this dropping back down to lower levels. As of right now, it is favoring the upside a bit more because we're holding above this white trend line right here. So there is some upside potential for SPY to try to push higher, but it's very, very flat and very choppy. So just be kind of careful with it. I want you guys to just be mindful of that. As far as Tesla goes, Tesla has broken 182.5, and we approach this 184 resistance. It's on a very, very strong uptrend. If we do break that, our next target could be all the way up to like 187. So watch 184 to 185 as resistance. If we break that, watch this thing get closer to 187.5 to 188. For support, watch 182.5, followed by 180 and 177.6. Overall, Tesla's on a very, very nice uptrend. It could continue to push higher and looks pretty good in my opinion. But I just want to call out that with Tesla pushing this high watch resistance, the higher we go, because the higher we go, the tighter it's going to get. It is up quite a bit after some news came out that Cathie Wood was buying it, not to mention the Chinese registrations were not too bad. And there was some more news involving Tesla's new product. So, it's helping this thing. It has potential to push higher, but watch resistance at 184 just to be safe. I do want to note some concerns about the QQQ I have, because if this is forming kind of like an inverse head and shoulders, right? This could still be like our left shoulder. This could be the head, and we could still come down to from the right shoulder and then bounce if it hasn't been, completed already. So just be a little bit careful with this. If I would say watch 445.25 as a critical support. That's where our 50 EMA happens to be. If we lose that, we could sink to 444 and then bounce. If we hold above this, then we could bounce off that, because we did come very close to testing that. To turn bullish, you want to see it break this high at 447.5. If we break that, we can be pushing for 450 next. There's a possible like accumulation structure right here, but I'm not 100% sure if we're going to bounce off 445 and then make our way back up, or if we end up tipping a little bit more to 444 and then make our way back up. It's got to be one of those two most likely. That's what I kind of like favor for this chart. With this kind of like accumulation structure, there is a risk of this coming back down a little lower before it bounces. I just wanted to call that out, so just be a little bit careful for now on the triple Q. For Aapl, we're just very boring, very sideways. We're just shuffling around the 170 range. It's still kind of stuck, so watch 170 as support, 169 as well. 170.9 is resistance. It's still kind of stuck for the time being. For Nvidia, we have a nice uptrend, but I did call out that Nvidia may dip a little bit before it tries to bounce again. It has dipped all the way down, not just to 950, but now we're approaching 938, which is our key support at our 50 EMA and also at this trend line. So we have a confluence of support on Nvidia. We have this big white trend line I drew out, not to mention the 50 EMA. So we'll see if it tries to bounce off that area. We're still holding up quite well. Just for a couple more, if you look at like super micro, this is currently at 1062, but in the morning it actually approached 1100. The target I had was correct about it hitting 1100. Once we hit this, we came back down to the 20 EMA. So watch 1050 is critical support. If we lose this, we turn bearish. If we hold this, we could try to rebound again. So far, so good. For Coinbase, this thing was trying to push up a little bit higher. We actually hit this resistance right here at about under 290. So watch support. I would say, a nice support is around this 248 to 272 area. That entire range right there is going to be our nice support right now. So if we do try to bounce off this, I'm sorry, did I say 240? I meant to 268. I said the wrong number, guys. Sorry, 268 to about 272 is going to be our critical support. Okay, so watch that as support. If we do bounce off that, we could push higher. But as of right now, it's looking a little bit weaker. Amazon was trying to break up, but now, like I said in my earlier videos, we like to reject off 180. So we did come down to our 50 EMA. Watch 179 as critical support. If we lose this, we sink lower. If we hold this, we could rebound. So watch for that. And for Meta, we're just kind of stuck very flat for now. It's been trying to retest 510. If we break this, 515 could come. I am seeing some potential for it to break towards 515, but we have to wait and see if we get that break of 510. So as of right now, that's kind of like what the market's doing. Some tickers are looking a little weaker, others are stronger, like Tesla and the others. Tesla is very strong. Nvidia is dipping a bit, but it has potential to bounce. SPY and the QQQ are kind of choppy for now, but let me just call out that Aapl is flat, and then the QQQ is. There is a risk of this dropping if we do end up retesting our support at the 50 EMA. So I wanted to call that out on the QQQ. So just be a little bit careful with this. But even if it does dip, it should get bought up later on anyways. So either it pumps from where we are or it dips a bit and then it pumps later. That's how I'm seeing the chart on the QQQ. Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for listening. Have a great day and peace out.